You are the owner or a manager of a local business that wants to attract customers from search engines. You already created a Google business profile? If not, watch one of my recent videos on how to do that. In this video, I'll teach you how to localize your website for rankings in search engines. I know it might not be that easy, but I want you to empathize with Google. Imagine Google is trying to organize and rank millions of web pages and identify the ones that are trustworthy, the ones that are high quality. And imagine if Google does not do that, if Google does not produce high quality results, people will start searching Bing. So how does Google identify what the quality pages are and which ones can be trusted? This is exactly what this video is about. Let's first talk about what a quality local page is. Number one, it needs to be absolutely clear on where your business is located, what hours of operation it has, and how to contact. A page needs to show that it is in fact a local business by showing local images. Another thing that signals a quality local website is backlinks, whether other websites in this local area are linking back to your website. Next, let's take a look at some of the signals we can send to search algorithms to say that we are local. Let's take plumbers in Calgary as a local business category. It's competitive, and top plumbing companies are putting efforts into ranking their pages. Today, we're not going to talk about these results, but we'll talk about these results, which is commonly referred to organic local results. You will notice that Google ranks two types of pages. It's a home page and it's a location page. If you have a single location business, then your homepage will be enough for ranking your single location business. Let's look at things we can tweak to optimize the homepage for a single location business. First of all, it's title. In title, we want to make sure we tell Google and users what we do, our brand name, and our location. As you can see, all of the top results are saying that they're plumbers, they're in Calgary, and they list their brand name. On top of that, you might consider adding key attributes like 24/7. Description. In the description, we want to make sure that we expand on the title, give a little bit more details of what we do, how we do it. We can introduce some trust builders. I'll explain trust builders in a little bit here. Numbers. Feel free to introduce phone numbers, 24/7, number one, because numbers attract people's attention. Let's go into the on-page elements. What do we need to show on-page to signal local relevance? Number one, headings. Make sure there's a big heading, very clearly visible on both desktop and mobile devices. In-body keywords. Keywords inside these elements are important. It's enough to use your target key phrase once or twice per page. That already tells the search engine what the page is about. And then the rest of the mentions, feel free to use synonyms, write naturally. Another important on-page element is the name, address, and phone number element. In this case, that's the name, that's the address, and that's the phone number. Make sure it's clearly showing on the page, and make sure it's exactly the same as in your Google business profile and other business profiles. Another good idea is to add a Google map to your location page or to your home page. For example, Mr. Mike's Plumbing in Calgary has a map here. Users can browse to directions. They can read reviews from here and look at it on a larger map. Placement of elements on a page. Place your phone number and ways to contact you higher on the page. For example, with Night Plumbing Services, it's higher at the top here. It's very clearly visible, very distinctive color, it's easy to find and easy to identify. So make sure you place contact, hours, and location information high on the page. One important element of on-page optimization is local visuals. In this case, we have an image with the logo of the company and a person standing by a van or a working vehicle. We have a person's logo, uniform of the company. As you probably know, Google is able to view what's on the images and identify what's on the images. So Google will probably make an analysis of this image and identify where it was taken and that a person is standing by a vehicle. This is another one. So this is clearly a Calgary skyline with the Bow building here in the center, identifying that it is a Calgary. Here's a Calgary tower. This is the logo. Trust builders are phrases and images that signal trust to users. Let's look at an example here. So in this case, in the above the fold area, in the first area that a user sees, we have a number of trust builders. First of all, it's all these badges. They continue here. We show that we have so many reviews and they're 5-star reviews. So that would be considered a trust builder. Another example would be saying that, hey, we operate since, or we were established in. We have online reviews. We were voted #1. We are licensed and insured. Another example of a trust builder would be money back guarantee. Although having a trust builder doesn't directly affect how your page ranks, indirectly, by engaging your users to stay on the page longer and not going back into the search results, trust builders tend to positively affect rankings. If your business has multiple locations, it's highly recommended that you create separate pages for each location. This is an example of a location page for a multi-location business. You see in the address here, it says Calgary, and the page has the Calgary number and mentions Calgary a lot of times. I would say that this page is slightly over-optimized and a little bit too busy. For a better location page for a multi-location business, I recommend that you identify all of the unique qualities of your location, starting with the address, so that would be unique. Then going into contact information, hours, if hours are different, make sure you specify that. If you have different team working at a different location, make sure you have their profile pictures in there. If this location provides separate services, make sure you include that, and have location-specific images or videos that are showing this particular location. Otherwise, follow the same best practices we just discussed about a single location business. Local backlinks signal to search engines that your business is locally relevant. The amount of backlinks required to rank varies by your niche. If all of your competitors have lots of them, then you should probably too. Let's look at Plumbers Calgary and let's see how the top 10 results are doing for backlinks. Referring domains means a unique website linking to this particular page. A backlink means that there can be multiple pages per website linking back to this page. If you are targeting Plumbers Calgary, then based on this example, I would recommend you create links from 50 to 100 referring domains. Number 1, it's links from your partners and vendors, people that you know that have websites that can place a backlink from their website to your website. Number 2, if you are organizing your own events as part of your business, you can promote those events on websites like To Do Canada. To find a list of websites that are promoting events in your area, you can type submit an event in Calgary and you will see different event submission pages in your area. Number 3, you can support local teams and charities. A backlink from them is great, but even a mention on their website will help. Finally, you can build backlinks by building citations. Not all citations have an active backlink pointing to your website, but some will, and they will be from different domains. And that can help you build the number of domains, referring domains, linking back to you. One more way to signal your local relevance to search engines is to implement Local Business Schema Markup. Local Business Schema Markup tells search engines what they need to know about your business in their own language. Let's take a look at an example of generating a markup using a free markup generator. First, you follow the link, and the link will be in the description. Then you choose the markup that you need to generate, which is Local Business Markup. Then you complete all of the relevant fields about your website, and the tool will add them into the code on the right-hand side here. You can copy the code here, so it's now added to my clipboard. And you can paste this code into the head section of your website. That will ensure that this code will be relevant for all of the pages on your website, and that's for a single location business. If you have multiple location pages, then the recommendation is to put this code, the resulting code, into the body section of your pages. There's so much more I want to share with you, so stick around, make sure you click subscribe, hit the bell button to be informed about my future videos. I'm Alex with Search Friendly, empowering you to attract customers from search engines.